back. So when you see double subscribes, you should start to see there's something wrong here. We shouldn't have that inside observables. We should only see a single subscribe always, because that means that we can cancel the entire subscription. If we did this, we would have to kind of figure out, what if we had to cancel this guy? How would we cancel this guy inside this guy? And could we cancel both of them and stuff like that? But if we made them into a single observable that was kind of one big unit, we could cancel everything just like a transaction, right? So what we want to do is we want to, instead of using this code, we want to kind of change it into something a bit different. Now, that's actually what they're doing in the tutorials anyway, so we should do it. And let's just start out by doing this.route right here. Route, just to show you, I'll keep the old code down here so you can see what's actually going on. Now, the first part is just the same. But instead of actually subscribing now, we can do something called SwitchMap. Now, the SwitchMap, think of it like I will now combine two observables into one, right? Meaning that I can just keep writing what I want to do here. So let me try and show you what I mean here. I still get the params back like we did before, and I can still send them onwards like we did before. Now, then I can go and I can grab this. Let me just try and put that in here. Now I'm kind of sending the parameters from this guy into this guy, right? And then all of this is now one big observable. So I only have to subscribe once. So right here I'll do a subscribe now. Notice before I had to subscribe here already, but I'm using a SwitchMap instead now, so I only have to subscribe once. And the cool thing is this now is one big observable. Step 1 is doing this guy, step 2 is doing this guy. So now we can start linking observables together, and that makes it very powerful, slash scary, slash hard to read, slash still powerful, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to subscribe just like we did before. I'm going to add this down here. Now I'm going to keep this comment here just for this lesson, and you guys can go and read it, and I'll commit all of this code so you can go and grab it like this right now, and then in the next lesson I'll remove this. But think of it this way. I just made here, I have two subscriptions, meaning I have two observables, and I'm going to start having what we fear is the callback hill, where we start having observables in observables in observables, calling the subscribe, 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 and if one of them is cancelled, how should I cancel them all and stuff like that. But using the switch map, I can kind of say, I want to build this into one big observable, and then I want to subscribe on it all. Now, this is probably not the best explanation out there, but it is an explanation, right? And that's why you want to use the switch map, because you want to be able to kind of work with this as one unit, one transaction. So that's it. Let's save it and see if it still works. And we still get the data. There's Lars, there's Ole. Now we of course need to present prettier on the details page, but that'll be for the next lesson. So see you next time. Now you kind of know how and why the tutorials is showing this as a switch map with a subscribe in the end instead of a subscribe with a subscribe. Have fun.